Hey guys, good morning from Options AI. So today we're going to be looking at a potential trade idea. Now keep in mind, this is not investment advice and this is not a signal. This is just a demonstration of how you can use the Options AI platform to capitalize on your potential trade ideas. So today I'm looking at SPX or SPY, whichever one you want to play. So looking at the chart here pre-market, it looks like intraday we could potentially fill this gap to the upside. So we gapped down pretty heavily overnight from around 684 to about 677 now pre-market. So, a potential play here could be to the upside if it were to fill this gap. Now, we would obviously need some volume, some momentum, maybe some good news, a catalyst to get us up there. Or if you look at the daily chart, I think we have some room to the downside here. It looks like we didn't really hold up here. We're under all these EMAs. We're under the VWAP. Obviously, we had a green day yesterday, but look at this gap down now. This is really going to test the support level here around 676. There's a lot of wicks here. So, the next leg down could be 671, 669 even, and then say in the coming months, a lot of geopolitical tensions going on in the Middle East. We could even come down and test the 650 level here. So what are some potential trades for this idea? Let's go over to the Options AI platform. Now, we can type in SPX in the quick strike trade box here, and we can look at the chart. So a potential trade idea for this intraday gap fill could be a call spread. It has a higher probability of profit than just the regular long calls. So you can see here on our what if simulator, obviously one to expire above 6,900 on SPX. Now, the probability of profit is a little low for me. So what I'm going to do here is edit the strikes. Now, I'm going to adjust our chart zone here, bring it down a little bit. So what I've done is lowered my short call to a 69.15 and I've lowered my long call to a 68.65. So this increases my probability of profit to about 43%, which I'm very happy with. So I'm going to enter this opening order here. We're going to buy about 10 contracts here, and we're going to go ahead and submit this order. You can see it just popped up here. So obviously it's pre-market, so the order won't submit until 9:30. Now, what's another trade we could make? We could go with that bearish play. So if we think SPX is going to come to the downside here over the coming days, weeks, or month, and maybe test these lower supports. So what I'm going to do is go back to SPX, type it here in the quick strike trade box. Now we're going to switch it to bearish. So let's check out the new option chain feature to see which puts have some more volume. So it looks like the 68.65s, 68.70s, they all have about 4,000 in volume in this range. The 68.50s, however, have 8,500 in volume. Now that's for a 0 DTE, today's expiration. What if we want to be a bit safer? Well, let's go out to the April 2nd expiration, which is about a month out. Not a lot of volume here, maybe these 6800s. So what we can do is go to quick strike and we're going to click on bearish. Now, since we have a little bit more time for this trade to develop, we're going to do a bear call spread. Obviously, our max gain is going to be lower, but look at our probability of profit. And you can see that here on the what if simulator on the payoff graph. As long as SPX doesn't get above the 7,000, 7,100 range, then we're in a pretty good spot. So I'm going to adjust these strikes a little bit. Now, 80% probability of profit, I like that a lot. So what we're going to do here is buy the long call at 71.50 for April 2nd, and we're going to sell the short call at 71.40. So I'm going to go ahead and enter this opening order. Again, I'm going to buy 10 contracts here, and we're going to submit this order. So here's a demonstration of how you could use our platform to capitalize on your trade ideas for SPX. Happy trading. So thank you guys for tuning in. Please join our Discord if you have any more questions. I'm happy to answer them. Please follow our Instagram, our TikTok, and like and subscribe to our YouTube. Thank you. Have a great rest of your day. Take care.